Welcome everyone. My name is Jennifer Parker, Director of Marketing here at Benchmark Products. And I'm here today with our Regional Manager, Tom Hanney. Tom has been with Benchmark over 16 years and is an expert when it comes to clean room compliance. So Tom, given your tenure and experience, I'd like to hear your opinions and advice on the big news in sterile manufacturing right now, the publication of Annex 1. An article came out today, which we will post the link here for our listeners, that talks about how cleaning must be performed separately to disinfecting. What is your understanding of it?
It's really pretty simple. What the FDA and the European Union have done is they've joined their databases together, and there's a lot of changes that are made by this new Annex 1. I think the original document was about 16 pages. The new one is about 60 pages. So there's a lot in there that wasn't in there before. Years to come to this final edition, right? Well, I don't want to call it final. It is the current revised edition, and it is signed into law right now. Our focus is on the fact that they did this separation between cleaning and disinfection, and it really makes a lot of sense. If you look at, cleaning, think of it as toothpaste. When you're brushing your teeth, you are trying to get the food particles and everything off of your teeth. When you're using mouthwash, you are trying to kill the bacteria that is in your mouth. So, cleaning is actually the toothpaste, and the disinfectants are the mouthwash. So it only makes sense that they finally have gotten to this point, and it took them a long time to get there.
Great. So how are your customers in your area reacting to this publication and the need to become compliant? I believe it's by August, the same day, August 26, 2023.
August 25, 2023. Well, I think a lot of them are still, they're scratching their heads a little bit. They're saying, okay, what does this mean? It's a real paradigm shift in thinking for them, because up until now and forever in their careers, depending on how old they are and how long they've been in the business, and this really applies to all of the pharmas, all of the bios, the cell and gene folks, the pharmaceutical compounding folks, and also the medical device manufacturers. It really is going to apply to everybody, even though it is meant to be a sterile manufacturing document. The FDA will be inspecting to this change for every single site and every single type of company in our world, which is the world of GMP manufacturing. So they've always called disinfecting cleaning. Now they have to say what? It's not cleaning. So it takes some people a little while to get over that. To think that, okay, I'm really not cleaning when I'm disinfecting. When I'm wiping with that IPA wipe, I've always said I'm cleaning with that. It's not really cleaning with that. So it's a challenge. It's a thought process challenge. And that's the first challenge that they have to address under this new law.
Great. So what kind of protocols or standard operating procedures, what kind of things do customers need to know to get up to date with Annex 1?
Well, with this, what they need to be thinking is, everyone is going to have to redo the recipes, because with that separation, people are going to be looking at this and saying, okay, how do I validate my cleaning? I've never had to validate cleaning before. I've called disinfection cleaning, so now I've got to actually test the surface to see what residues I have removed. And that is something really different. What the companies that I'm working with right now, what they're doing is they're saying, okay, there's no good test for that. So what we'll do is we'll clean with the intent of removing residues, and then we'll go back and we'll do the testing that we have done traditionally after disinfecting. In other words, they're going to swab the surface and put it on coupons, and they're going to measure what's there. Now that is really for bacterial kill, but if they can measure that to what they call a 5 log reduction, they will have removed so much from that surface that at that point, they will know that they have removed the residues, all of the residues that they could possibly remove from that surface. And the real goal here is to get those residues out of the way so that when we do apply our disinfectants, which they now have to think of as painting, when they apply the paint to the wall, there will be no residues in the way to affect the efficacy of those disinfectants.
Great, makes sense. So, look, I know you are very passionate about Benchmark's family of ultra fiber technology products. Brand name is called Sweet. So, how can these types of products help achieve Annex 1 compliance?
Well, the really good news here is that our ultrafiber material is unique in its capability to pick up at a submicron level, from visible to submicron. And when I say pick up, I mean capture and remove. Most of the products that are on the market right now are polyester or polyester glued onto a sponge. Polyester are big round pieces of plastic that are inert. They cannot pick up anything, they cannot absorb anything. The good news that, or I should say good news, the reason they've been used for the past 50 or 60 years in clean rooms is because polyester doesn't shed. And that's it. That was its only benefit. Now, some people say, oh, well, we've got a microfiber. Microfiber is very widely in definition and can pick up at a certain level, but they're still too big. Our ultrafiber is small enough to go into these really, really small nooks and crannies of all of the surfaces, whether it be transparent or an epoxy clean room wall or a floor wall or ceiling. We can reach into those areas, and our ultrafiber is not inert. It is active with a capillary action and will pull everything out of those nooks and crannies, if you will, capture it, and take it away. When we say take it away, I mean remove it from the area permanently. And if you're doing that, you're repeatedly doing that, you will get those areas to what I call constant clean. In other words, that 5 log reduction will be where you set your bar for scheduling your disinfection.
Right. Excellent. Well, I have learned a lot today, Tom. I just want to thank you for catching up with me, and I know our listeners too will have really have a lot of benefit from your knowledge. So, if you want to find out more about Suite and Annex 1, feel free to check out the Benchmark website for the latest information on Annex 1 and also Suite products. So, you can also email us at info@benchmarkproducts.com. So thanks so much, Tom.
Thank you, Jenny. Glad to be here. Call us if you need us. I mean, we can really help you out, and we can help you do compliance in the same amount of time you were simply painting with your disinfectants before. We can help you to do both the cleaning and the disinfection in the same or less amount of time using less disinfectants. So it's a money saving opportunity also. But you need to reach out to your Benchmark regional manager and have him come in and really explain the material technology that we have and how it will help you be successful in being compliant.